Okay, I've started a new series of videos. Top 5 baseball players in history with the most total bases in a season. I'm looking at every decade from 1870 through 2025. Ken Arzone here, May 25th, 2026. I'm looking at chapter 8 in this book I wrote, Yearly Leaders of Every Batting Category. Let's look at the 1880s. Abner Darrell Mempel, 175 total bases. Top 5. Harry Stovey, 161. Jim O'Rourke, Fred Dunlap, 160. Roger Connor, 156. 1881. Camp Hansen, 175. Fred Dunlap, 156. Ken Kelly, 153. Abner Darrell Mempel, 150. Buttercup Dickerson, 149. 1882, Dan Brothers, Hall of Famer, 192 total bases. Roger Connor, 185. Paul Hines, 177. Camp Hansen, 174. Abner Darrell Mempel, 167. So this Abner guy, 1, 2, 3 times top 5. 1883, Dan Brothers again. That guy was Hall of Fame. 243 total bases. Harry Stovey, 213. John Morrell and John Riley, 212. Roger Connor, 207. 1884. Fred Dunlap goes for 279 total bases. That's the high so far. The previous high was Dan's Brothers, 243. But Fred Dunlap, 1884, 279 total bases. They're playing more games now. 1870s, 60, 70 games. 1880s, they're getting up to 100 games. Abner Darrell Mempel, again, 4th time, top 5. 263, Camp Hansen. 258, John Riley, Dave Orr, 247. 1885. Pete Browning, 255. Dave Orr, 241. Henry Larkin, 238. Harry Stovey, 237. Charlie Jones, 225. So the guys now are getting into the 200 total bases for the season. Before it was like it was in the hundreds. 1886, Dave Orr, 301 total bases. First time someone's gone over 300. Dan Brothers, 284. Camp Hansen, 274. Hardy Richardson, 271. Roger Connor, 262. 1887. Look out. Tip O'Neill, 357 total bases. That's the high so far. Sam Thompson, 308. Pete Browning, 299. Denny Lyons, 298. Thomas Burns, 286. 1888. Jimmy Ryan, 283. Dick Johnston, 276. John Riley, 264. Camp Hansen again, 257. Harry Stovey, 244. 1889 season. Let's finish the decade. Jimmy Ryan, 297. Harry Stovey, 292. Bug Holiday, 280. Jack Glasscock, 272. Roger Connor, 262. So some of these names you never heard of. But I'm curious about these guys in the old school baseball era. Some are in the Hall of Fame. So in the 1880s, who stood out? Well, let's see. Camp Hansen, 5 times top 5. Who else? Abner Darrell Mempel, 4 times, 1880s. Harry Stovey, a couple. King Kelly, a couple. Roger Connor, he's Hall of Fame. Fred Dunlap. The high for the decade, and for the high so far, Tip O'Neill, 357 total bases. And then you had two other guys go over 300. 300 is a magic number, but later on, as we get more into the decades, 400 will be the magic number for total bases. So we've got three guys passing 300. Dave Orr had a 301. Sam Thompson had a 308. And Tip O'Neill, 357. Total bases in one season. All right, that's 1880s. I'll look at 1890s. Let's see if someone can surpass 357 total bases. That's the high so far. Let's see if some of these other guys in the 1890s can get 300. Talk to you later. I'm out.